We need to forget asking AI for advice. The new thing, the real frontier, is actually hiring AI employees. And I'm serious. People are setting up dedicated computers, little Mac minis, just to run a single piece of software that does real work for them 24/7. This isn't some far-off sci-fi idea. It's a huge shift in how we're starting to use artificial intelligence, and it's happening right now.
Just think about it for a second. You go to ChatGPT and say, organize my desktop, right? And it gives you this amazing step-by-step plan, fantastic advice. But you still have to do all the clicking and dragging. The tools we're going to look at today, they just skip the advice part. They just do it. And that is the massive leap from an AI that tells you what to do to an AI that just does it for you.
So, what is this magic piece of software behind this huge shift? Well, the tool at the heart of this whole explainer is called Moldbot. Now, you might have heard of it by its old name, Claudebot, but either way, this is the key that unlocks that new doer capability. So what exactly is Moldbot? Well, it's a free, open-source AI agent, which is awesome, and it runs locally, right on your own computer. You basically give it instructions through a simple chat message, and it goes off and executes them on your files, on the internet, wherever. It really does bridge that gap between telling and doing. Okay, here's what makes Moldbot so ridiculously different. First, it runs right on your machine, so all your data stays private with you. Second, you can text it from literally anywhere using apps you already have, like WhatsApp or Telegram. Third, it has long-term memory, so if you tell it you hate getting spammy emails, it'll remember that forever. And fourth, and this is just wild, if it needs a specific tool for a job that it doesn't have, it can just build one for itself.
All right, the theory's great, but what can this thing actually do in the real world? Let's walk through 3 examples, and we'll start with something simple on a local computer and then ramp it up to something way more complex. First up, a problem I'm pretty sure we all have. That one messy external hard drive. You know the one. This one was just a total dumping ground for random video files, podcasts, tutorials, just a complete digital mess. And get this. This right here is the entire command that was sent to the bot, just through a Telegram message. No complicated code, no super detailed instructions. Just a simple, natural request, almost exactly like you'd send to a human assistant. So here's what happened next, and it's so cool. The bot scanned the entire drive, figured out what was wrong, duplicate files, system junk, and then it came back with a proposal for a new clean folder structure. It just waited for a simple yes to confirm, and then boom, it executed the entire reorganization all by itself. The end result? A perfectly organized hard drive.
Okay, that was a local task. Pretty cool. But let's take it online. The next challenge was way bigger. Could it do complex content research across LinkedIn and YouTube, analyze patterns, and then create a brand new script from scratch? I mean, just look at how complex this prompt is. It's asking the bot to do analysis on 2 totally different platforms, understand what makes content successful, research new topics, and then pull all of that together into a final script. And the craziest part? The user just sat back and watched as their browser opened all by itself and the bot just got to work, logging in and scrolling through pages. And here's the absolute kicker. The total time from sending that first really complex message to having a complete research doc and script sitting on the desktop? Just 13 minutes. 13! That is an unbelievable level of efficiency. Okay, for the final test, we've got something creative and highly technical. Could it build a new landing page for a startup using Apple's iconic website design as the inspiration? The bot was told to go to Apple's site, analyze it, then check out the startup's current site for content, and then just start coding.
So, how did it do? Well, the results were really impressive, but they weren't perfect. It absolutely nailed the Apple-style typography and spacing, but it missed the brand colors, used a placeholder logo, and it kind of failed to import the images correctly. It even lost context once and had to be reminded what it was doing. The bottom line, though, it got about 80% of the way there, which, let's be honest, is a massive head start.
All right, so at this point, you're probably wondering, okay, how do I get my hands on this? So let's shift gears from what it can do to how you can actually install your very own AI employee, step by step.
First things first, just a quick heads up. If you go looking for this thing, you're going to see the name Moldbot. It was originally called Claudebot, but it had to change its name because of a copyright issue with Anthropic, the company that makes the Claude AI model. But don't worry, it's the exact same powerful tool.
The installation is, believe it or not, super simple. even if you're not a developer. You just go to the website, find the one-line command for your operating system, whether it's Mac, Windows, or Linux, and you copy it. Then you open up your computer's terminal or command prompt, you paste that one line in, and you hit enter. That's literally it.
Now, during the installation, you are going to see this warning. The tool itself tells you that it is powerful and, yes, inherently risky because you're giving it access to your files and your system. The strong recommendation is to install this on a secondary computer, not your main machine, just to be on the safe side. After you agree to that warning, a little setup wizard pops up to guide you. The easiest way to go is to just choose Quick Start. From there, you'll pick which AI model you want to power it, like Anthropic's Claude or OpenAI's GPT. You'll enter your API key from that service, and then finally, you'll pick which chat app you want to use to talk to your bot.
And for that final step of connecting your chat app, there's this really clever shortcut. Instead of you having to fumble around with API tokens yourself, you can just open the bot's web dashboard and type Connect Telegram. The bot itself will then give you simple step-by-step instructions to get everything fully hooked up. How cool is that?
So let's zoom out for a minute. What does all of this really mean for the future? We are genuinely witnessing a profound change here, a big shift towards personal AI that actually lives on our own devices and acts on our behalf.
If there's just one thing you take away from this entire explainer, it should be this. We are moving away from a world where we just ask AI for information and advice to a brand new era where we delegate real, autonomous tasks to an AI agent. It's the difference between hiring a consultant and hiring an employee.
This technology isn't some future dream. It's here, right now, and it's open for anyone to use. Which really just leaves us with one last fascinating question to think about. If you had an AI that could do anything on your computer, what is the very first task you would give it?